Welcome. My name is Dylan Stafford. I'm the Assistant Dean here at UCLA Anderson with the Fully Employed MBA program, and this is a virtual welcome to UCLA Anderson. As you can see on the slide here, make today your masterpiece. That's the famous quote from our very own UCLA coach, John Wooden, and it is Wednesday morning, March 25th, the day before our round 2 admission decisions get to be released. My team is working like crazy to get as many people released on the deadline as possible in the face of these unique and different circumstances. Normally, we try to call every single person and welcome you in person to the experience, the journey, the adventure of UCLA Anderson. In case we can't reach you all live because of the timing of the week, I wanted to record this quick welcome and give you a little bit of an overview of what's going on and make sure that you know how glad we are that you're here. So again, thanks for being here. Thanks for getting admitted. In the face of COVID-19 and all of the excitement of the moment, after we maintain our health and the health of our loved ones and family and parents, we do want to make sure that you still have a future you're living into, that you're still committed to building what's next for you. And if it's your MBA from UCLA Anderson, my team, we're going to be here all summer, along with the career team and the financial aid team. We're all working just to make sure that you get everything you need. If you've not met me, I'm your assistant dean. I think you've seen this at recruiting events. I'll move through this. These people are going to be more important as we go forward. This is my team. You're going to meet all of us if you haven't already. Christy, Roy, Raymond, and Chris are the public-facing officers, along with myself, who do one-on-one counseling all through the summer to make sure that you're all set and ready to go. Again, that's in addition to Susan, Cal, and the career services team. That's in addition to G. Choi and the financial aid team. So even before you meet the student affairs teams that support your on-campus full-time experience when we begin in the fall, in addition to those teams who manage your current student experience, my admissions team, our financial aid team, the career services team, we're with you here through the rest of the spring and all through the summer, getting you ready for school. I'll give you a link in just a minute for how you can schedule one-on-ones with all of us on the page. Not to leave out Cynthia and Erin. Cynthia is the voice of the executive in the Fully Employed MBA program. She runs our office. And Erin, you all know she's the woman who received your transcripts and got those set up and ready to go to graduate division to get you your admission decision. So all of us are here with you. I can toggle forward. So here's my agenda. I wanted to touch base on 3 things. UCLA and COVID-19. I want to give you a welcome because we're thrilled that you're here, and now may exactly be the perfect time for you to start your MBA. And then 3 save the dates I want to draw your attention to, and 1 next action. The next action is our Admit Central website. I'll give you that to make sure you have that. And then 2 events. April 4th, we have a virtual welcome event that we're planning. And April 28th, we have our virtual leadership lab series initiating. So that's my agenda. Hopefully this won't take too long. But again, we wanted to give you something personalized in case we can't reach you over the phone. So there's a lot you can go and learn on the Anderson webpage, the UCLA website overall. Of course, we're in the news every day, just as every major organization in the state and nation and around the world is wrestling with this moment. The bottom line, we're still open for education. We're going to use online hybrid technologies this spring semester. The good thing about UCLA Anderson and FEMBA, we've been using hybrid teaching technologies for 8 years. So there are some faculty who are getting a deep dive intensive training right now, but most of our faculty are already practiced, already accustomed to teaching and delivering MBA level education and graduate school experience through digital hybrid online technology. The main thing we want right now is to maintain community. We're actually more concerned about maintaining our special collaborative sense of community, what we call share success, than we are worried about the technological reality of the moment as we go into the spring semester. So UCLA is still open for business. Everything's being taught online. No on-campus events are happening except for critical services. And UCLA is working on this. You know, part of the tradition that you're stepping into is 100 years of excellence. We just started our 2nd century, and UCLA is the institution. Paul Terasaki was the scientist who invented the technology that lets us do organ transplants. Some of the most cutting-edge science and medicine is being conducted within a 1-mile radius of UCLA Anderson. And UCLA is working on this situation. Medicine, public health, public affairs, our own School of Management. So who knows where the solution is going to be? Who knows who'll create the vaccine? But we are part of working on that solution at UCLA. So UCLA headline, we're open for education, even as we modify our delivery method. From my team, again, welcome. We are thrilled that you are here. That is our headline. We worked crazy the last 2 weeks, actually the last 4 weeks, anticipating that there was going to be an interruption and trying to work remotely. My team scattered from the Valley down to Inglewood and all points in between. And we're on a Zoom call every morning at 10:30, and we check in with each other. We ask, how's your mood? And then we wrestle with getting everybody's admission notification coded up and ready to go. So, like I said, we're going to want you to reach out to us and contact us for any one-on-ones right now immediately, but also throughout the rest of the summer. So a couple of headlines. We said no in-person events. Everything's going virtual, all teaching, all recruiting. We ran a webinar this week. Well, actually one this week, one last week for recruiting. I'm putting some of my drive time interviews online. I'll be following up with you about that. Some alumni success interviews to give you something to listen to when you get tired of Netflix. And then for me and my team, all of us, Roy, Christy, Chris, Raymond, myself, all 5 of us are there for you with one-on-one sessions, in addition to our career services, in addition to our financial aid team. So you can see all of our names and contact information here at the Contact Us website, either on the main page or within Admit Central. And I'll give you the link for Admit Central in just a second. This is our team. Like I said, Christy, Roy, Raymond, and myself, and Aaron and Cynthia. Let me just move the little guy here. So if you go to Admit Central, just look for the Contact Us page, this link, and we're happy to meet with you one-on-one. All right, so this could be the best time to get an MBA. I had between 75 and 81 people on the FEMBA 101 webinar 2 nights ago, Monday night. And I asked, will COVID-19 make you more or less likely to begin your MBA? That's, excuse me for the typo, to begin your MBA this year. So the N was about 70 at the time that we ran the survey. 31% said more likely, 50% said not sure, 19% said less likely. As you sit in your chair and you digest the good news of earning your seat at UCLA, you're going to be wrestling with this. Talk to your manager, talk to your mentors, talk to your parents, talk to us. We don't know if this is the right year for you, but we hope it is. And here's some things to think about why this might be the right year. Oh, excuse me. Before that, let me just give you this free career advice. What's the most important thing you can do for the next 30 to 90 days? Just make yourself indispensable. One of the stereotypes of a fully employed MBA student is that they're deep enough into their company that it doesn't make sense to quit their job. And they're too far for our full-time MBA program, but they're not really a boss of bosses yet. They're not really ready for our executive MBA program. So the stereotypical fully employed MBA program student is between about 28 and 33. That's 85% of our students are in that range, with some younger and some older. You got a job, you're making a difference. They're counting on you. You're still learning from them. So this is the perfect time to make yourself indispensable. The reports you can run for your boss, the meetings you can organize, your young digital savvy tech that you can bring to your team as everyone transitions to remote work. Just make yourself indispensable. And once you're indispensable, yes, our economy is going to slow. That's very, very clear. A slow economy is very often an up boom time for MBA programs, because people realize it's a great time to reset their skill set, put those new cutting edge tools in your toolbox, so that as the economy does rebound, which it always does, you'll be that much more marketable and that much more ready to go. So again, we're going to talk with you one-on-one. You're going to talk with the career team over the summer, but this may be the perfect time. And as you saw on the slide before, 30% of the people thought this was a better time to apply. So, excuse me, I'm going the wrong way with my slides here. 30% said more likely, 50 were on the fence, don't know, 20% were less likely. So your situation, first, make yourself indispensable. Then secondly, look what's there for you. So, and also just as an FYI, round 3 is on schedule. We're going to have a virtual Super Saturday. Raymond has already organized 63 current alumni students who are ready to go. So if you have friends who are in round 3, we're going to have the April 7 deadline. We're going to have an extension for GMAT and GRE tests as the centers have closed, but they're actually coming back with online testing. And we'll probably have an extension after round 3, but round 3 is still fully on schedule. So you can let your friends know that. So save the date, next actions. Admit Central is your repository for all things helpful for getting ready to go. So here's the URL, Fully Employed MBA, Admit Central. It looks like this on the front page. Raymond does a heck of a job keeping that fully up to date with all the save the dates that you can want. Your slate application also has your onboarding checklist. So start with Slate, fill out the statement of intent to register, let us know you're coming with your admission deposit, call us if you need something about your admission deposit that we need to know about, and then stay tuned to Admit Central. And then lastly, 2, save the dates. 1, April 4, we were going to have an in-person welcome event. It's the first Saturday of the quarter. Obviously, we're not going to be on campus, so we're working out a virtual welcome event. Stay tuned for details. It'll probably be Saturday afternoon. We have a Professor Heng-Shin Dai standing by. We have our FEMBA working hard. It's possible we may postpone, but we hope to deliver it this Saturday afternoon, April 4, so watch for details for that. And save the date for April 28. From 5:30 to 7:30, we're going to have an online offering. It's the first of 3. It's a 3-part virtual leadership lab series. I've been working on this for 2 years with a professor in social welfare. We ran a FEMBA only pilot last year. People loved it. It's now this year even better. It's going to be interdisciplinary. You'll be able to attend this virtual series with students from the David Geffen School of Medicine, from UCLA Fielding School of Public Health, from the UCLA Luskin School of Social Welfare, and from our executive MBA and fully employed MBA student bodies. So save the date right now for 5:30 p.m. on April 28th. There'll also be a second leadership lab in May and a third in June. So I think that's all I have for this. We are glad you are here. Your future is our business. We are in the future business. Graduate school is about your future. It's an investment in you and what you want to do and what you could be, what your career could be, what your life could be. UCLA is not going anywhere. We are open for education. We're glad you're here. Congratulations on your admission. I'm going to send this to round 1 also. So if you're in round 1, welcome to you too. Everybody's invited to April 4. Everyone's invited to April 28. So for now, thank you for listening and congratulations, and we will talk more.